I hate the press. I hate you especially. But the fact is, we need you. We need a free press. If you want to preserve democracy as we know it, you have to have a free and many times adversarial press. And without it, I'm afraid that we would lose so much of our individual liberties over time. That's how dictators get started.
You don't get to tell us what to do any more than Barack Obama did. Barack Obama whined about Fox News all the time, but I gotta say, he never said that we were an enemy of the people.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. I guess he hasn't figured out that media scrutiny comes with the job. I mean, he did this to Barack Obama for years. Mm-hmm. He talked about how terrible, how he was this, he was that, he was this. So I don't understand why it's so difficult for him to understand that, you know, the Constitution, according to the Constitution,
which he
handed out to everyone today.
We all got a copy this morning. Yes, we all. It's important. It's important. If you don't know what it says, you should. It says Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press, or of the right for the people to peaceably assemble to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Right. That is, let me tell you, this country, whatever you think of America, people come here so they can bitch. It's true. You know what I mean? People come here so they can have, because you don't have these rights in other countries where you can say what you feel about a president or the Congress or the Senate. Well, you have to have that in order to remain America. Once you change that, then you could put anybody's moniker on us.
Well, you have it in all the countries that he's been starting fights with. You have it in Sweden, you have it in Australia. Yeah. You just don't have it in Russia.
Yeah, or Saudi Arabia or Vietnam or Iran or China or Cuba. You know what was interesting to me? We talked about it. Not like this. Well, we were talking about this morning, and I said, when I was in law school, it was just fascinating to me that our founding fathers had the foresight to you know, put that into law, to put that into the Constitution, and it was a direct result of how they were treated in the UK. What most people don't understand is, in the UK, the English government required printers to get a license from the government before they printed any books. By the mid-16th century, anyone found with a book that criticized the government could be executed and beheaded, and then finally, the British government sort of continued to enforce those laws and prevented anyone from printing something that criticized the government, even if it was true. Well, and so this is the very foundation of our country.
Going on brings to mind Watergate for me, because I remember, and those people who remember watching it. And Nixon also attacked the press. He attacked the unnamed sources, you know, the leaks. Same thing that's going on now. If it wasn't for leaks and unnamed sources, you wouldn't have had Deep Throat, and you wouldn't have had Watergate. You wouldn't have had Nixon being forced to resign. So the press is absolutely essential in this type of environment, in particular when the President of the United States is a pathological liar and has dealings with Russia that we don't know about. Nobody knows exactly what it is. Maybe Chuck Schumer, when he comes on, can describe some of this for us. So it is very important and incumbent upon Americans right now to be vigilant, especially those who are my age, who were there and watched it.
I think everyone needs to stand together on free press. But I do think that we need to, at least I feel like I need to make an effort to understand the people who this appeals to, because this isn't appealing to a John McCain or a Chris Wallace, or maybe not even to us. But there's a segment of the country that does believe that they want freedom of the press, but they do feel betrayed by many in media. They do feel that media is biased. They do feel that the vast majority of the media leans one way, and that leads the reporting to be that way, and they feel betrayed by that.
Fox News started that.
That was not started by Fox News.
I'm trying to remember when this all started.
That is not started by Fox News.
Yeah, when did it start?
Fox News came in, that did not. That has been going on for a very long time.
We're going to find out when it started, then we're going to come back and tell you.
That Fox started.
We'll be right back.
And then
Up next, Senator Chuck Schumer.
The dry skin culprit no one's talking about? A damaged moisture barrier.
New Moisture Balm from Garnier Skin Active. Active because Moisture Balm with antioxidant-rich goji berry and pomegranate strengthens skin's moisture barrier and floods skin with a burst of long-lasting hydration.
To keep hydration where it belongs, in my skin. Stronger moisture barrier and healthier looking skin.